Good morning. It's another Monday, and welcome to Steps on Our Journey. We are here at actually the grocery store today, and behind me is the street that leads, the main street that leads through Felipe Carrillo Puerto. And just thought I'd bring you up to date on a few things. We've had an amazing week. It started out early in the week as we visited a little store right across from the church. They have plants outside, and of course my wife's trying to beautify the house, I guess, with some plants. And so we stopped and talked with the man that was there, and it turns out that he actually knows English pretty good. And so we talked with him for quite a little while, and found out that he was from an Adventist background, but he didn't like the Adventist church. So he hasn't gone to church at all for many, many years. He's a young man, probably his mid to late 20s, and hasn't gone to church. But we invited him. He lives right across from the church, and got his business there and lives there behind. So hopefully we'll get him to come as we befriend him. And then later on in the week, we went to a nursery, and we met a fellow by the name of Guadalupe Hernandez. And my wife wants to plant some trees and things around, different lemon trees, orange trees, and so forth. So we talked with Guadalupe about, probably an hour and a half. And he is Mayan and owns his business there. And we just had a wonderful time. He's a Christian. He knows the Lord is his Savior. And we talked to him and tried to get him to come to church with us. We went by Sunday evening. He couldn't come in the mornings, but he said, I can come Sunday evenings, and went by. But he has a hernia, and it gives him a lot of trouble sometimes, especially after his day of work and stuff. So he said, I just can't come. But he invited us back, and we're welcome to be there. And of course, that kind of leads us to the word for the week. And if you're going to plant something here, it's plantar. And if you're going to plant things, they're plantas. And so plantas is to plant plants. So there's your word for the week. On Saturday, we had one saved, Mary, pray for her, on visitation. And we had 6 on our car route or van route, whatever you want to call it. And it was a joy to bring them Sunday morning. And of course, upcoming here, we go to get Rob and Kelly Fabian on Saturday in Cancun and bring them back. They'll be in service with us on Sunday. That'll be an experience for them. And then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we're going into the villages, taking him as a chiropractor and then doing evangelism associated with him. And we're excited about that, and so are Kelly and Rob. They've never done anything like this, so they're looking forward to it greatly as well. And so then another blessing on it is, we have a man that's in the church, did not know this. He hasn't been there for a while, but he's come back, was there Sunday, and he knows Mayan, Spanish, and English. And so he can interpret for Rob in the villages as we go, as there is no cell service, so there's no Google. So we have a bit of a problem there. In the city, we can do Google if we need to, but this man's volunteered to go with us and interpret for Rob so he can find out what's wrong with the people, and then do the proper techniques with them. And so we're just looking forward to that. Please pray, continue to pray. Everything that happens down here is because of your prayers and the things that are there. Also this past week we went to another city about an hour and a half away, Chetumal, and we had a couples conference for the day. It's about 7 couples went, had a meal and so forth, renewed vows. So Mommy and I got married in Mexico with Mexican pastors, so that was exciting as well. So now we're official, and we're excited about that. But continue to pray, and thank you again for joining us in our steps in the journey.